action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. Capital One Arena in our nation's capital. Tonight, the Washington Wizards taking on the Brooklyn Nets. The opening tip belongs to the Wizards as we get going in Washington. Wall. Short jumper misses. Backcourt violation is called. Wall to Parker. Wall tosses, throws it down off the alley-oop pass. Jay, that's a strong connection.
And it's always about the play before the play. Look how the eyesight was able to connect between two players. We call that an eyesight contract. Because when you have a contract that's signed, sealed, and then delivered like that, that's how great plays are made.
And he's fouled, and he earns a trip to the line.
Trust me, you want to avoid early foul trouble. Take that one as a warning.
Jabari Parker at the line for 2 shots. A career 74% free throw shooter. Nope, first one does not go. And he's able to hit the second after missing that first one. Doesn't have the touch. No good.
We call some of these players practice players. You know, the guys that make 5 out of 10 shots in practice, but then all of a sudden they're not gamers because then they're making 1 of 10. That's exactly what you want him to do. You want him to take those kind of shots.
Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul. What do you see in John Wall's game, Jay, that sets him apart?
That he could probably finish with his left hand better than he could finish with his right. I remember watching him in high school. He was jumping off his right foot and dunking the ball lefty as if it was that easy. He can do it with both hands, which makes him way more efficient around the rim.
And scores.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Wall to Parker. Jared Allen with the block.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Here comes the screen. Jared Allen rejects it.
Just incredible timing on that swap.
Here's Wall for 2. Gets a shot up off the mark. To Hollis Jefferson. He throws it down.
See, Ed, that's what I love. You don't need to conserve your energy. You attack that rim with ferocity. You always set the tone.
Into the front court, it's Wall. Leads 3. The crossover, gets inside, and the slam dunk.
It can only be one of 2 things here. 1, the defender ran out of gas, or 2, this dude is just unstoppable.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Russell against the former #1 pick. Wizards have the rebound. Wall to Parker. The Wizards with 4 to shoot. Shot from in close, no good. Nets have it. Jabari Parker, huge block.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Wall across the timeline. Leads 5. Knocks it down from mid-range.
2 points. Take them anyway.
Substitutions. Entering the game for the Washington Wizards. Number 5.
Layup goes down. Well done.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
And they call it.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
Wall. Napier with the basketball. 5-point game. Cruises inside for 2.
I'm a little bit disappointed in the celebration right there, Ed. I mean, live your best life. I want to see a little bit more passion on the next play.
And a bad pass as it's taken away by the Nets. Tough shot and nearly a chance at a 3-point play. No foul.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Wall with it up top. Leads just a point. Tough looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
And you best believe that every one of those that goes in fills the confidence meter.
Oh, great pass. Setting up the basket.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Wizards have it. Wall. Ah, no good. Takes stock of the floor. Goes to the left side. Nice finish at the rim.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Here comes the screen. Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4. It's Wall. Deep 2 there. Won't go.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
Washington basketball. Wall. Cashes in for 2.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Got it.
I wasn't quite expecting him to get there, but I can be wrong. Sometimes, not a lot, but maybe sometimes.
Into the front court comes Wall. They're down 3.
Hey, watch this screen left. Hey, feed me, I'm hot.
Curling inside. Short jumper won't go down. And count the basket inside.
Did you see that change of direction mid-flight? And also the English he utilized to spin the ball off the rim? That was a thing of beauty.
Wall into the front court. Down 5. down the lane to lay it in.
The defense needs to be in more of a stance and react better. A player with that kind of NBA talent level will get to the rim every time with moves like that.
To Davis. And count the basket.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
Wizards with the basketball. To Wall.
Come on, you gotta work around the screen. You're killing me.
Ed Davis swats it.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
To Wall. Passed it off. To the rim. Lays it up and in.
Trevor Ariza, a guy who is always staying ready, usually a defender, but did a great job of knifing through the defense for an easy lay on that possession.
Trevor Ariza able to recover with the block. That ball's out of bounds off one of the Wizards. Snatching it out of the air.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Give him 2 points. High percentage.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Here comes the screen. That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket.
I mean, Ed, I get more and more impressed with guys' ability to shift their body. If that's a Euro step, a side step, however they find a way to get through traffic and finish like that. Whew.
Trevor Ariza.
Whoa! Get that out of here.
Message sent, Jay.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Bobby Portis sends it away.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
That's it for the first half, with the Nets in front.
With that, I'm sending it back to Ed and Jay to bring you the rest of the game. I got you, help.
Nice pass to set things up.
And it's so deflating for the defense when you pick up right exactly where you left off at halftime. That's the kind of energy you need.
Wall to Parker. A lot of contact. Shots no good and no foul. Count the basket at the rim.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
To Beal. It's Brooklyn's ball. All by himself, creates his own shot there.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
Beal to Wall. Ah, rocking the rim. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
To Russell. Jabari Parker pins it.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Whistled for the foul. Chance coming up at the free throw line.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
Good shot, money. Good shot, money.
No good on the second. It's a 1 of 2 trip. Russell into the front court. Lead stands at 10. To Hollis Jefferson. Russell. And that one out of bounds off a net. Wizards at the controls. Surveys the floor. Wall. Oh, pass stolen by the Nets.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
It's a big finish.
I know there's that old saying that says 1 man can't beat 5, but we're watching 1 man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Into the front court. It's Wall. The deficit now up to a dozen. Screen coming. Short jumper off the mark. Oh, and a putback.
Ed, it's pretty amazing how athletic bigs can be when it comes to getting an easy 2 points, huh?
Runner's good there.
Oh yeah, I like that.
Beal to Wall.
Oh no, he can't go out there.
And a bad pass as it's taken away by the Nets.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in 1st and 2nd grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Short jumper misses. To Russell. Rises for the slam. Now the Wizards going to take the timeout as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this 3rd quarter. We have both squads set to make some moves right now.
Substitutions.
Ed Davis sends it away.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
And he finishes at the rim.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
I got him.
To Beal. Howard. Bradley Beal. Quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now.
For a smaller player, you have to be more creative with your imagination when you finish with those shots around the rim. For the audience, that may look difficult, but for the player himself, that's what they practice every single day.
To Howard. scores from the post.
Old school equals high percentage.
Dinwiddie into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. Beal. Rondé Hollis-Jefferson with a piece.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Rondé Hollis-Jefferson. Looks like both teams are making substitutions.
Number 2, John Wall. Subbing in for the Nets. Number 33, Allen Brown. 1 minute remaining in the third quarter.
Wall to Howard. Can't connect from in close. The jumper's off the mark. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball, but sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Missed the foul shot. Dinwiddie with the basketball. They can get a 2 for 1 if they hurry. Count it. No and one. There was some contact there.
Because in certain players' mind, it doesn't matter if they're amongst the trees or not. They're always going to be the giant in the paint.
Doesn't have the touch. No good.
Hey, lock up, lock up.
Got him. Jump.
Whistle sounds. We have a tie-up. Jump ball. After the tie-up, they'll throw it up and see who gets the possession. And the finish at the rim. Deep three at the buzzer. That ends the third quarter. It's been all net so far. Brooklyn basketball here as we start the fourth quarter.
We know what's coming. Go get him.
Substitutions, Washington. Stepping in for the Nets. Number 30.
Green, I got your help.
Wall to Parker. Superman, Dwight Howard. 4 out of 7.
There's something so different about this player. I can't quite just put my finger on it. Oh, I got it. He actually started to play. Good to see him actually step back on the court and be himself.
Wall gets it in the left corner to Wall. Got it. Wall. Jared Allen with the block.
Oh, and he can't keep it in off the block.
Man, that was impressive.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
24-second violation.
Washington.
4-3. Wizards pull down the board. And counted at the rim.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Count the basket inside.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
To Wall. Jared Allen rejects it. Shot from the lane won't go. To Russell. A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Wall to Parker. Beyond the arc for three. Had made his first couple, but he misses there. That's going to be out of bounds. A pass stolen by the Nets.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Tough make through traffic.
Man, I've seen this kid play with some grown men prior to making it to the league. As my old friend would say, same pan, same grease.
I got ball. I got some for him.
Wall. To Parker. Fires the three, buries it on the catch and shoot.
It's easy to get lost in the chaos of the game down the stretch, but great awareness by the shooter to get those toes right behind the three-point line.
No good. Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way.
You better get back on D. This thing is not over.
Wall across the timeline. His guys down big.
Right there.
Can't connect. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Jared Allen at the line for a chance at a three-point play. For his career, 77% at the line. Unable to connect on the free throw. Working hard on the glass. On the follow. Way to stay with it. Late heave to beat the buzzer. It's the Nets who are victorious as they win this one in blowout fashion. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Jalen Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. This team did everything they could do to secure.
Who was cold?
This isn't the segment you want to be in. Here are the top plays from the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
And that does it for our post-game wrap-up. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. Thanks for joining us.